Hello, Needham High School families. If we haven't crossed paths yet, let me introduce myself. I'm Aaron Seacott, principal of Needham High School, and very happy to be. We've just passed the halfway point in our year, so I thought it was a good time to send out a message with a look back at the first half of the year and a look ahead to the second half of the year. The text of what I'm saying is available if you prefer to read it, then view it, or if you want it translated. So the simplest way of describing the year so far is that it's been a great one. Both our students and staff are very settled into the rhythms and opportunities of the high school, and everyone has been bringing a great attitude each day. Your kids come in enthusiastic, respectful, invested in the wide range of experiences available to them here at the high school, and their behavior is consistently respectful to each other and to the adults around them. And when they do make that adolescent decision and do something inappropriate, we approach it as a learning opportunity for them and do all we can to incorporate restorative practices into our response so there's an opportunity to repair the harm they may have caused. It's a very student-centered and effective model that means most students learn from their mistakes and don't repeat them, while recognizing their role within the community at large. As the world around us remains challenged and often challenging, our students consistently demonstrate why I have such faith in the future of this country. For example, as they see some of the violence of school shootings elsewhere, they invest in making this community as welcoming and supportive for their classmates as possible, knowing that that is the foundation, that is the most important step in keeping everyone safe, both physically and psychologically. As they watch parts of the world go to war, they consider the impacts on those within our own community. As one example, I've been extremely impressed by our Jewish Student Union and our Muslim Student Union since the Israel-Hamas war began, with how they have looked to partner with each other, focus on educating others, and refrain from applying broad stereotypes and prejudices to their classmates, while advocating for those who are experiencing those very prejudices. Our students are looking to better the world around them. They're also looking to have some fun in high school and get involved in their school community. From bringing to life the first pep rally in 4 years, to putting on incredible performances on stage in musicals and concerts, to continuing the tradition of excellence with our athletic teams, to even our recent Poetry Out Loud competition in every English class, your kids have been a blast to watch and continue to demonstrate an impressive range of skills and talents. Thank you for sending them to us. As we look ahead to the next half of the year, I'm excited to continue to see the enthusiasm and investment from your kids. I also have a few items that may be helpful to note. First, grades for the second quarter will be available for viewing in PowerSchool Friday the 26th after 4. Second, as I watch Arrival each morning, it's clear that we have more students arriving late than we did in the fall. Now, these are students that are either getting themselves to school or who are being dropped off, which means there's total control of the situation and really no reason for them to be late. So I appreciate your help ensuring they are in class and ready to go at 8 o'clock each day. Now, getting into this part of the year can result in some students' focus waning a bit. Third quarter grades can be the lowest of the 4 quarters for some students. So continue to support your kids and check in with them. Reach out to teachers if you have any questions or concerns, and pay attention to their needs and mental health. We're here as partners with you through all of this and appreciate the important role that you play in your kids' academic focus and their success. Now, we're just about to get started on our course selection process for the next school year. You'll be receiving information directly about the process and our program of studies. I encourage you to have conversations with your kids about what they are being recommended for from their teachers and what they're looking to take on. Their teachers know how they performed in class and what's needed for subsequent classes. And you know what's on their plate and what it takes for them to make it all work. It's really an important partnership. So increasing rigor over time, pairing this with academic success and balance in the other areas of your students' interest is key. Please don't get caught up in the mentality of having your child pile on an overwhelming course load because it seems needed for college. It's not. We all want our kids to be successful, and we want them to be happy and healthy while doing so. And there are many paths to that success. So as you have questions, please do reach out to your child's teacher about specific classes or their counselor about class sequence or any broader questions. We want to note 2 important details here. The first is that as a family, you can override a teacher's recommendation if you believe a different level is truly the best place for them next year. Please see the details and the information that you'll receive for that process. The second important note is that once recommendations and overrides are settled on March 15th, we will not change any students' requests until after the school year begins this September. And at that point, many changes will not be possible. So Please help them choose wisely and thoughtfully this spring. Now, we're also getting deeper into the election process that will culminate in this November's presidential election. It really is an exciting time in our democracy and the first time some of our students will be voting. Political beliefs in our community run the full gamut, and all are respected and welcomed. So we appreciate your help continuing to keep our community safe and welcoming by encouraging your kids to interact with others of different beliefs with curiosity and respect. It will be increasingly important as we get farther into the spring and as our country around us potentially gets even more divisive. To the parents of juniors and seniors, stay tuned for upcoming information about year-end events. It will be a great end of the year, and for our seniors, a great end to their high school careers. We're looking forward to celebrating them with some really fun events. We're also looking forward to another half of the year with all of your great kids. Please don't hesitate to reach out to teachers, counselors, or administrators with any questions, suggestions, concerns, or compliments as the year unfolds. Thank you, and take care, everyone.